So I received a letter from DCF to my work explaining that there was a neglect accusation held against me. When I first read that, I didn't believe it. I couldn't believe that accusation would be held against me. I never did anything wrong. So I was in shock, and then when it sank in, it's just been heartbreaking. It didn't make any sense to me. It was overwhelming, and it felt just completely, it's the worst thing in my life. I reached out to different lawyers, and the best one that I found was Attorney Kevin Patrick Seaver, and he's been incredibly diligent and focused every step of the way. It was very clear to me that Kevin knew what he was doing. He knows the system, he knows how it works, and he's confident, and that was encouraging. Well, Kevin immediately reached out. He sent out a letter and has been just working to reverse this decision because it's been incorrect. I spoke to 3 or 4 different lawyers, and I spoke to Kevin after that, and it was just a major confidence booster because I knew that he was familiar with how to reverse these decisions and these allegations. Kevin has been very communicative. I have access to his personal cell phone. He's responsive via email, his office number, and his cell phone, and I trust him. He coached me every step of the way, and he let me know what to expect as much as possible throughout this case, and to trust his guidance and to go with his plan. Working with Kevin up front, it was just a flat rate. It was a fixed fee from the get-go, which made it less stressful along the way because I wasn't focused so much on the financial aspect, but I was able to go with it, and it was very reasonable. Money in general can be kind of daunting, but to know that it's not a waste and that it can be incredibly helpful and life-changing to invest in yourself and to trust the process. And at the end of the day, the cost of my education was more than the cost of hiring Kevin Seaver, and investing was definitely worth my while, and I would recommend it to anybody. Well, the fact that these allegations were made completely changed my life, but working with Kevin has given my faith back, the fact that good things do happen, and being able to have trust, which I wasn't able to have before. Out of 1 to 10, I would give Kevin Seaver 10 stars. He's been just amazing throughout this whole process. I couldn't ask for a better lawyer. He over-delivered. The work and the amount of time that he spent on this case, I can't even imagine. But I knew that my future and that my career was in good hands, and so that helped appease my mind. I would definitely recommend Attorney Kevin Seaver. Just he knows what he's doing, and he gets the job done. So relief, appreciation. I'm just so incredibly grateful that we crossed paths. He's a hard worker. He puts a lot of time in, and he doesn't give up, and he doesn't accept no as an answer. And I was lucky to have that in an attorney. How it feels to be a Kevin Seaver success story, I'm still processing, but this is, I've been imagining this moment for a while, and now that it's here, it's hard to even have words, but I'm really appreciative. And again, Kevin, you've changed my life, and so I thank you.